ShareTweetMayor Bill de Blasio, who reigns over one of the biggest sanctuary cities in America, is threatening to sue President Donald Trump if he dares send undocumented immigrants to New York City. It's illegal. It is just plain illegal. We will meet him in court. We will beat him in court, de Blasio said. Well, Trump gave de Blasio and his Democratic cohorts a real smackdown. You'll love this. President Donald Trump has been exposing the utter hypocrisy of the flaming liberals who call the border wall immoral. But when it comes to having to take in illegal aliens into the very cities they have deemed as sanctuary, they become incensed. The president called their bluff last week. Due to the fact that Democrats are unwilling to change our very dangerous immigration laws, we are indeed, as reported, giving strong considerations to placing illegal immigrants in sanctuary cities, Trump said during an impromptu press conference. The radical left always seems to have an open borders, open arms policy so this should make them very happy, Trump said. The president followed that up with this smackdown. Those illegal immigrants who can no longer be legally held, Congress must fix the laws and loopholes, will be subject to Homeland Security, given to sanctuary cities and states. Well, that scared Mayor Bill de Blasio. Hey, it's one thing to be politically correct and suck up to the crazy leftist open border crowd making New York a sanctuary city, but taking real-life illegal aliens? That freaked de Blasio out. It's illegal. It is just plain illegal. We will meet him in court. We will beat him in court, said de Blasio, who is considering a presidential bid warrant on NY1 Monday night. Last week, The Washington Post reported that the White House proposed transporting and releasing detained immigrants to sanctuary cities such as San Francisco, allegedly to alleviate detention space at the border, but also to send a message to Democrats. Singer and actress Cher, who once said she and her businesses would be willing to take dreamers into their homes, has also decried the idea of bringing illegal immigrants to her city of Los Angeles. And the situation at the border is only getting worse. In March, more than 100,000 migrants were apprehended at the border, about double the number caught in March 2018, the New York Post added. Poor Bill de Blasio doesn't have a leg to stand on. Back in 2014, Obama bused migrants from the San Diego border into the bedroom community of Marietta, California, approximately 70 miles north of the Tijuana border. CNN reported in 2014, the national controversy over a surge of Central American immigrants illegally crossing the U.S. border established a new battleground this week in a Southern California small town where angry crowds thwarted detained migrants from entering their community. The problem is exactly the same. Except that Marietta, California never became a sanctuary city, and the majority of the residents identified as Republicans were not on board with housing 300 to 400 illegal aliens in their hometown. What's Bill de Blasio's excuse for not allowing buses of migrants into New York? It's not illegal? And we doubt the very leftist New York City will mount a protest. This is exactly why they went to court to become a sanctuary city. Americans found de Blasio's hypocrisy ridiculous. So what is a sanctuary city if not a sanctuary for illegals? If it is, why would they object to illegals coming in? Are they just making talking points but have no intention to support their own claims of being a sanctuary city? Hypocrites need to be called on it, said Twitter user Frusa. POTUS is a genius. April 16, 2019, de Blasio threatens to sue if Trump sends immigrants to NYC. March 27, 2017, de Blasio, being a sanctuary city means less terrorism, posted Lisa May. You can't have it both ways. We always knew these Democratic mayors making a big deal designating their cities as sanctuary cities was a political ploy. Sadly, these laws also are behind Americans being murdered, like Kate Steinle, who was shot and killed by an illegal alien after law enforcement let him go due to the sanctuary law in San Francisco. There should be zero sanctuary cities in America. Bill de Blasio should proclaim New York City as revoking their sanctuary city status and admit he was wrong. President Donald Trump laid a trap for these open-border Democrats, and the New York mayor stepped right into it. Now, all Americans can see these leftists screaming about open borders and sanctuary cities are fine with it as long as it doesn't become a reality in their hometown. Share tweet.